Hello friends, welcome to today's session. In today's session, we'll be learning about how to calculate interest on drawings when the drawings are regular drawings. In the previous two parts, we have already learned about the concept of drawings, the different types of drawings, and how to calculate interest on drawings when the drawings were irregular. Today's session will be exclusively on learning about the computation of interest on drawings when the drawings are regular drawings. Now, first let us understand what do we mean by regular drawings. When we say regular drawings, we are talking about the amount of drawings. That the amount of drawings is uniform, means the same amount is being withdrawn by the partner, and the point is it is and the time interval between the two drawings is also uniform. So it is being withdrawn, the same amount is being withdrawn at same time interval, then we call that drawing as regular drawings. Now, when there is regular drawing, the method that we use to compute the interest on drawings is called as average period method. So, the formula that we use to calculate interest on drawing is we take the total amount of drawings, which would be nothing but the drawings into the number of months it has been withdrawn. That will give us a total drawings. We multiply by the rate of interest by 100 into the average period by 12. This is what we are going to learn today, how to compute that particular average period for which interest on drawings will be charged on the drawings. That is a regular drawings. So please note down this formula. You can, once you know the average period, you can put it in this formula and get the interest on drawings. Now, we'll be learning how to calculate this average period. So what do we mean by average period? Now, average period means we will take the number of months which are left after the first drawing is made by the partner. We add the number of months left after the last drawing in that particular year, and we divide it by 2. We find the average between those two periods. Then we get the average period. So that is how average period is computed. Now moving further, we will compute in the different situations when fixed amount is withdrawn at different intervals, how to calculate the average period. Now you know that financial year, it starts from April and it ends in March. So we will take the different situations that when the drawings fixed amount is withdrawn at the beginning of every month, middle of every month, end of every month, and then we'll calculate average period for the same. And how that is done, I will be explaining it to you here. Now, if the drawings are made at the beginning of every month, then it means the first drawing, we take the months left after the first drawings and the months left after the last drawings and divide it by 2 to find the average of that. So, the first drawing when it is done at the beginning of every month would have been made on 1st of April. Therefore, the number of months till the end of the year being till 31st March of say 2021. Then the number of months left is in this case, the first drawing is 12 months. Entire year the amount of drawing was outstanding. Then we will take the number of months left after the last drawing. When is the last drawing made? At the beginning of the last month, that is March 1st. Therefore, that particular drawing made on March 1st is outstanding for that full 1 month of March. So, the last month left after the last drawing would be 1. That divided by 2. So that is nothing but 13 by 2, which is nothing but 6.5 months. So we will take in the formula for the average period when the drawings are fixed, done at the beginning of every month. The average period we will take would be 6.5 months. So now we will calculate when the drawings are made in the middle of every month, which means suppose the first drawing we have to take, it is done on 15th of April. So for how many months till 31st March 2021 from 15th April? It is half of April plus 11 months. So it is going to be 11.5 months. and the last drawing would be on 15th of March. So from 15th March to 31st March, it is half a month. So we take it as 0.5. Find the average of that. That would be 11.5 plus 0.5 is 12 by 2, which is nothing but 6 months. So average period when the fixed amount is withdrawn in the middle of every month is 6 months. Now we will take the third case, that if the drawings are made at the end of every month, means the first drawing that is made would be made on 30th of April. So April month is gone, rest of the 11 months are left. Plus the last drawing would be made on the last day of the March month, that is 31st March. Therefore, it is ending 31st March and withdrawn on 31st March, so 0 months divided by 2. So 11 by 2, or it is same as 5.5 months. So this is how we calculate when the drawings are made at the beginning of every month, middle of every month, end of every month. You can make a table and note down these situations and the average period so that you can keep revising it again and again. Now I'll go to the next situation. Suppose the partner is withdrawing every quarter, not every month but every quarter, and that also it can be withdrawn at the beginning of every quarter, middle of every quarter, or end of every quarter. So in all these three situations, we will learn how to calculate the average period. Now basically there are 12 months in a financial year, the accounting period from April to March. So we are going to divide that entire 12 months into 4 quarters. Quarters means divided by 4. So there are going to be each quarter of 3 months. First quarter is from April to June, second quarter from July to September, third quarter from October to December, and the fourth quarter is from January to March. Now first situation we take is when the drawing fixed amount is made by partner at the beginning of every quarter. So which means the first time he makes the withdrawal on 1st of April. So April 1st is the first withdrawal. So that particular amount is outstanding for from 1st April to 31st March, that is 12 months it is outstanding. Then the months, the last withdrawal would be in this particular 4th quarter, but that is beginning of the quarter, so the withdrawal will be made on January 1st. The withdrawal made on January 1st, the number of months till 31st March from January 1st would be January, February and March. So it is going to be months left after the last drawing would be 3 months divided by 2. So you get 15 by 2 or 7.5 months. Hope it's clear. Now moving on, we will take if the partner withdraws in the middle of every quarter. Now first quarter and the last quarter is what is important. In the first quarter, the months involved are April, May and June. And if it is withdrawn in the middle of every quarter means April, May and June means May is the middle month. In the May month, the middle is May 15th. So the withdrawal is made on May 15th. So what is the number of months from May 15th till 31st March? In this one quarter, first quarter, there is 1.5 months plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 1.5, that would be 10.5 months from May 15th till March 31st of the next year. And now we go to the last quarter, 4th quarter. Middle of that quarter would be January, February, March. The middle month is February. In that February, it is February. 15th is the middle. So the last withdrawal which is made in the last quarter is made on 15th of February. And that would be outstanding from February 15th till March 31st. So February 15 days and March 1 month. So 1.5 months. So 1.5 divided by 2. That is nothing but 12 divided by 2. You get 6 months. Now moving on, the last situation where the partner withdraws at the end of each quarter. The first quarter withdrawal would be made at the end of June. So the withdrawal would be made on June 30th. So this water is gone. From June 30th till 31st March, the number of months left is 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 months are left. And for the last quarter, the fourth quarter, the withdrawal will be made on March 31st, end of that quarter. So it is 0 months. So 0 divided by 2. You get 9 by 2, or it is 4.5 months. So hope that is clear related to the quarter concept. Now moving on. Suppose if in the question they say there is fixed withdrawal of fixed amount at fixed interval, but the withdrawal is only for 6 months. So which means the withdrawal took place from October till March, only 6 months. The withdrawal has taken place. Then again we would be taking only 6 months into consideration. And therefore from October till March means there is a possibility of 3 different situations we'll face. If during that 6 months, in beginning of every month, withdrawal could be made, or in the middle of every month for 6 months, withdrawal could be made, or withdrawal could be made at the end of every month for 6 months. So in each of these cases, we will calculate the average period now. So first we will take beginning of every month for 6 months. So from October till March means the first withdrawal would be on 1st of October. So from 1st October till 31st March, the number of months is 6. Then the last withdrawal would be on March 1st. So from March 1st till 31st March, that is a period of 1 month. So that divided by 2, that is 7 by 2, or you will be charging the interest on drawing for average period of 3.5 months. Now we go to the second situation. If it is in the middle of every month for 6 months. So October 15th would be the date when you would be withdrawing, making the first withdrawal. So October 15 means half month of October followed by 5 months. So the total number of months for the first month would be 5.5 months. And in the month of March, it will be withdrawn on March 15th. So from March 15th till 31st March, it is half a month. So we'll take it as 0.5 divided by 2, it is 6 by 2, or it is 3 months is the average period. Finally, the last situation we have under this is if the withdrawal is made at the end of every month for 6 months. So which means if it is that way, then it would be on October 31st, the first withdrawal will be made, which means October is left out of the 6 months, so only 5 months till 31st March. And in the last month, it is going to be on March 31st. So it is going to be withdrawn. So it is 0 months divided by 2. 5 plus 0 by 2 would be 2.5 months. 5 by 2 or 2.5 months. So this is how we take the average period. Now moving further, if you see, there could be addition to other situations you might face in the question. This where they have given the amount of withdrawal, but they have not given you the date of withdrawal, that is when the drawing was made. Then under such circumstance, it is very important that you assume that when the date of withdrawal is not given, that the average period is 6 months, and you can calculate the interest on drawings. And the last situation that you could face is that the rate of interest, along with that the word per annum is not given. So basically, what does per annum mean? Per annum means for 1 year. So in that case, we apply the time period and we take into consideration the time factor. But where we are talking about a situation where rate of interest is not given like 5% per annum. No, if they are given the rate of interest is 5%, the per annum word is not given. Then what will you do? Thing is very simple. You just ignore the time factor. You just take the amount of drawing and multiply it by 5%, 5 by 100, and you will get the interest on drawings. You ignore the period factor, time factor, completely. So this is how we would be calculating when the drawings are fixed amount and withdrawn at normal fixed interval. So I hope with this the concept of interest on drawing calculation when the drawings are made uniform amount at regular interval is very clear. It is an average period method and I taught you today about how to calculate that average period. You can prepare a table with the different situations, the 9 situations you can write down and write the average period and keep it in front of you and you can learn it. And after a few period of time, after a short period of time, you will be able to do it even without the calculation. But understanding the calculation is very good so that at any point of time you can calculate it. So if you like this video and if you found this useful, please do like and you please do subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you get notifications of my upcoming videos. So thank you and have a great day.